Yo.
Like that's how I got backstage in Anthony Bourdain's show. I got into his back room.
Yeah.
Like where his bag was. His bag and his belongings where he's gonna fly out with, and me, my wife, and 2 white people.
That's amazing.
Because I would only have this kind of confidence with white people.
Yeah.
You don't have this confidence with any other race.
Yeah.
Almost Asian, but no, not really. You need a full-fledged, you need a white girl specifically with you.
Yo, it's a good buffer.
It's the greatest. A white girl can almost do anything. There's videos of like white girls pushing cops and they don't shoot them.
Black guy in a car as a passenger with a black friend, high stress.
High stress.
Right? Black guy in the car as a passenger, white girl driving, significantly lower.
Yeah.
That being said, I mean, like in Canada, it's
why so many black guys have white girlfriends? You think that's not even a sexual thing? It's just a protection thing?
No. You know what? If black dudes had all different sizes of white ladies,
interesting,
then you would be like, then yes, maybe a social commentary on that. But they tend to be on the heavier side.
No, I think it's where you are in the city.
Oh, really?
I think it's where you are in the city. I think
okay, so you're saying there's a place that exists, where it's fit black dudes with fit white girls.
Not here in my building in Mississauga.
Hell no.
No, because my best friend on my floor is a black dude, and he's a fitness trainer.
Yeah. Wait, what? Your what friend?
He's my neighbor.
Ah, okay.
And he's 46 years old, and I thought he was maybe 29. He's
amazing, right?
He would be. He could have said he played any sport, and you would have been like, "Yeah, you're that."
Makes sense,
dude. He's so strong looking.
Yeah.
And his lady is, she's not as.
She's not strong.
She's not strong.
There's no sport.
Her.
There's no sport.
This is my friend, so I'm like, I don't think he listens, but I'm not gonna even,
There's no sport that you would.
She's not in the stairwell. He's in the stairwell. He takes the other stairwell. I realized we're stairwell buddies. We didn't even know about it until this week.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're crazy.
Yeah.
Nobody else is in the stairwell. We got both of them covered. Dude. Well, yeah. Anyways, I'd never thought about that thing, but yeah, there's definitely, if you, certain parts of wherever you are, there's some affluence, there's proportionality in terms of how people,
right,
regardless of racial stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, cheap food is bad for you.
Yeah.
Expensive food tastes here's the thing. This is what I think. I don't know. I didn't think about this too deeply.
Okay.
But cheap food generally is bad for you, right? Food that's good for you is also somewhat cheap. It's not, the barrier to get like lettuce and whatnot is not that high, but it doesn't taste great. But expensive food generally is on the healthier side almost everywhere. Like if you're going to go and drop $40 on a meal, $50 on a meal, chances are the portion of it is going to be pretty small. The taste is going to be pretty high. And then like the sourcing of all of the ingredients and stuff like this is going to be pretty fresh.
It's going to be fresh, yes.
And so as a result of that, I think that's, you just keep looking fit.
Right. That could be true. That could be true.
You're just because like even for a rich person to get fat, they need to be eating shitty, cheap food. They're not eating like steak and like they're not eating top of the line food all the time and then just getting super fat. I don't think so.
No, I know.
I think this McDonald's and Popeyes and like regular burgers, I think that's what's happening.
It's so interesting because I like in growing up in Houston, most of my black friends were in really good shape and they ate crap.
Yeah.
But like we played basketball.
Yeah, these are like
8 hours a day.
I don't know if you can
No, it doesn't even count, right?
I don't think so. Because that's youth, first of all.
Right.
And then it's youth in a community where being fat would get you roasted AF.
Yeah, and there are some, and yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. So like you got to be like, all these people can work at an office and whatnot, and then,
It's just so affordable to buy 2 Taco Supremes from Taco Bell for exactly $5.
Yeah.
Or 2 Junior McChickens for $2.70, or a Junior Whopper for $2.45. I don't know why I know this down to the cent, but I'm pretty close on all of these. I'm positive, actually. I'm not even pretending why I don't know why they're down.
Why are you trying to play? Want to play it off?
But dude, food is expensive nowadays. Even like, or just tomatoes and stuff has gotten out of hand.
Yeah, that's why we grow our stuff.
Yeah, with your backyard, you piece of shit.
Yo, So we went to go. The wife and I went to go visit some park that's really hard to get to.
Okay.
Essentially, not that it's hard to get to. It's the fact that there is no designated parking area, and for you to enter the area, it's through a residential. Like it's a neighborhood.
Okay.
And there's nowhere for you to park. There's no parking lot, and then even on the sign, it's like you're not allowed to park on the side of the roads and
You're
whatnot.
parking in front of houses?
You can't park in front of houses.
Ooh.
Like as far as I can tell, we had to park closer to Lakeshore.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, on Lakeshore, and then walk our way down. Okay. And on the way there, everyone's it's Lakeshore, nice neighborhood. Like, people have money, and everyone's got manicured lawns. Mm-hmm. And then one place, instead of the lawn strip in the front, where it's like, so you have your lawn, then you have your sidewalk, and then you have another piece of lawn again, right? Mm-hmm. So instead of putting just grass there, it's all like regionally, like local wildflowers.
Ooh.
And it's just like a bouquet of what wildflowers would be, like the wildflowers that would have grown naturally in this area.
Oh my God.
And it's just filled with it. And you just see like bees just moving from it because it's really densely packed flowers. It looks really nice. Also, all the flowers are about like 4 feet high. Dang. They're not low.
I wonder if they also have like a bee thing in the back.
Who knows?
Right.
But like I took notice, but I was like, this actually looks better than the freaking lawns.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's an Instagram account or a TikTok account. I don't know. And what these guys do is that they make like a mix of seeds of the wildflowers that grow in their area. Mm-hmm. And then they go around biking and then they just shake it in various places.
The Johnny Apple Flowers of Ontario.
Yeah. I don't know if that's Ontario actually.
No?
That I don't know.
We gotta, if they,
but I want to buy that mix. I want to buy that mix.
Dude, we could be, you got the beard for it.
Yeah.
You're tall. You put some boots on.
Right. What are they going to call me? Would it be flower terrorism?
You wouldn't be able to fly. Yeah. It would be a problem.
Flower
they would probably be like, there's a reason these flowers aren't selected to be around anymore.
Yeah. The reason why they do that is because, I don't know, who told us that it needs to be just a green lawn?
Yeah. That's stupid.
It's dumb. And then what do you spend like how many hours for you to just trim the shit?
Water? You're wasting.
And no one is using it.
Yeah.
A backyard, I understand. Maybe you have a kid who runs around and whatnot.
Right.
But your front.
No.
Who's
one. That for?
It's for nobody.
No.
It's for either that or it's just to flex on someone else.
It's for your neighbor's dog to poop on and for you to be like, hey, Mikey.
Yeah. Your Italian neighbor. Screw that guy.
Yeah.
And his father, Dino. But
Dino's like, come on.
Yeah. So also there's there was like a rebel. There was another organization, and what they were doing was that they were creating like they were making it so that people would plant in their front yard, actual like vegetables and whatnot, which also seems more useful than the frickin' lawn.
Yeah. It doesn't look good. I've seen it.
No.
It's hard to do.
Oh, wait. You mean like the vegetables?
I saw this in Toronto. People have done like vegetables, like elevated. They basically made stairs of vegetables because their lawn was kind of like, and it's hard to maintain all year round, right?
I'd rather flowers in the front.
Yeah, but we're in Toronto. It's tough. We're in Mississauga. We're in Canada, is what I'm trying to say, Yasin.
Okay.
Is that there's a time of the year where it looks like you should, it doesn't look like it looks better just covered in snow rather than what it takes to get some flowers going.
I don't know. I think
you'd make it work.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it work. What I'm gonna do is
I like how both of us have balconies. Okay,
and you have fake grass on yours. We have fake grass on both of ours.
Neither one of us can afford a front or a backyard. Trying to have strong opinions on what we do. I bought $39 carpet rolls from my balcony, dude. I went to Costco.
That's your grass. No, I was gonna do it over here in my parents' backyard.
You know what? I want to see it
just to supplement. Also, like bees, because there's a bunch of bees that hit up our flowers.
You guys have the space.
So I think putting up some wildflowers is good. Yeah. Plus, you're getting the natural pollen of the area and things like that.
It's fun to play around.
Yeah.
I remember I did local Ontario cucumbers one year.
Okay.
Horrible.
Of course.
And they were organic, which that was my problem.
It's even worse, right?
Dude, everything organic came out like from a nuclear disaster. It just wasn't developed yet. Like it had a few more evolution cycles to be
Have you seen the original banana?
Yeah. Everything came out like a caveman, basically. It wasn't quite like, hey man, I'm not used to this. You need to clean up. That's what it felt like.
Right.
Well, what's the original banana like?
The original banana is wild. Because really,
Is it yellow
it's
still?
selective breeding over time is
Yeah.
what's got us the banana that we know today.
Yeah. I saw some wild corn, and I was like, no one's gonna eat this. So many colors.
Yeah, it looks like it's tough.
It's like Halloween corn. What are you?
I'm trying to pull up the original
banana.
Yeah.
And just trying to get through the penis pictures.
Yeah, well, see, look, it's got like these big ass seed-looking things on the inside, and then some of them.
That looks all dried up.
Yeah, and like this.
Oh, I don't like that at all. That looks like a whole different situation.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah,
It looks very.
I wonder
weird,
when
yeah.
they tamed the banana.
Right?
Yeah, when they it's just like dogs and everything else. It's just like a couple of 100 years, man.
Yeah. See. Oh, yeah. Here's a good picture. These are ancient bananas.
That looks like a ladyfinger from the inside. That looks just like a ladyfinger, right? From the inside.
Maybe that's what it was supposed to be.
Can you Google when we got the modern day banana? And type in the modern day banana. I want to see what kind of underwear commercials you get. Now I'm curious about all fruits.
Okay, Wired.com. Humans made the banana perfect, but soon it will be gone.
Wow. Wired.com, you were clickbaiting me. What do you mean it's going to be gone?
1950s, most bananas were exported from Central America, Guatemala in particular. When it landed, the planted bananas did as they pleased. They exercised absolute control over the workers. Wow, this is going to be
This
like
got
social
heavy?
commentary.
Yeah, I think there was like a
revenues.
junta or something.
Never in season. Okay, yeah, I don't. Oh, okay.
All right,
What
no
is the
problem.
modern banana? Who created the modern banana? 1843. Who first propagated the plant in? It was Duke William George Spencer Cavendish.
It'd be great if his last name was Banana.
First propagated the plant in 1834,
1834.
and it gave it its name.
No way, he didn't make banana, did he?
No, he took the whatever the ancient
Yes,
thing is, and then
yes.
through selective breeding.
Got it.
I think that's the way how
We
it
got
is.
most things, yeah, no.
Man, some of these articles about bananas explore the dark and dangerous ways the banana became the most dominant fruit and why its future is at risk.
Whoa. Dang, I didn't. You Google anything, it gets you. Gives you all the emotions.
And now this is a rabbit hole.
There's a happy story, a sad story, a scary story, an angry story.
Man, these people, it's amazing. But yeah, so be happy for that. There was other things too. There was a bunch of ancient fruits or vegetables and what they were versus what they are right now, and you wouldn't expect that these are the things that had to kind of selectively breed it for it to become what it is now.
No way.
Go
Have you seen the original versions of the dogs that they kind of kept breeding with each other and then they became these dogs?
I must see it right now.
Oh, it's
What do
really
I look?
cool.
What do I look? Original?
Yeah, I think it would be like original dog breeds. So it's like what a pug used to look like 100 years ago. But then when you keep breeding pugs with pugs, now they look like this. And they're always more messed up if you keep them breeding them with each other.
Right.
Because it just emphasizes the same genetic traits, the bad ones over and over, like hip dysplasia and German shepherds, or friggin' eye popping out in pugs. It's very, or the
Look at the bull terrier.
Yeah,
it
with
used to
its
look like
skull.
such a nice dog.
It was a normal ass dog. Now it looks like a football head.
Oh my god, it looks so gross. That's probably my worst. Like the dog I like the least.
I was hanging out with one. They're nice, but it is
I'm sure
the whole time you're like, "You okay? Does that hurt?
It
You want a
looks like
Tylenol?"
an anvil hit its nose and just went.
Yeah, French bulldogs too, dude. You hang out with those guys, you're like, "You okay? Can you breathe?"
They're not doing well.
They're such good dogs. They're fantastic. It's like your dumbest, happiest friend.
Yeah,
Just be like, "Hey man, how's it going? Just hanging out with you."
just slobbering all over the place.
Think
I
about
want a
that
dog with a good seal.
Yeah, I know, but they're
You
good.
know,
They're good
What is
dogs.
this jowls just
I know.
jiggling
No,
everywhere?
no, that's not French bulldogs. That's just regular bulldogs. That's American bulldogs.
Oh,
Those are just like, hey, you should be in a hospital.
something has gone wrong.
Dude, they seem so bad in terms of their health so quickly. SubhanAllah. I don't know. Some people have their families.
I guess.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital the last few days. I have a lot of empathy for anything happening at the moment. It's like these dogs, they got a rough life,
They do.
They didn't ask to be bred that way. You
No,
get
they
born, you're
didn't.
like, what's wrong with my legs? Why am I so big?
Yeah. Does that happen to corgis? Are they have bad legs too?
I don't know.
I'm assuming they have mad
seem great.
short legs.
Yeah, they seem so happy though.
Yeah, but generally dogs.
They all seem happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. They all,
Even like killer pit bulls.
they seem pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty happy.
I met a pit bull yesterday. So dangerous looking. Looked like he was smiling ear to ear. His head was as big as your lap. I'm not joking. This head was so big for such a small dog. And I was like, wow, he could probably like chew through a car door. Is how thick his head was, dude. And he's just smiling.
I just like
my hands were by him. I took my hand. I took my hand to the other side of my body.
Yeah. You gotta be.
Yeah.
I mean,
just in case he smells something that I didn't.
Yeah. Also, I just love this fact. You know this fact. Their jaw muscle wraps around their head.
Yeah.
That is one of the coolest facts ever. It's like jaw muscles just terminates here on the side of the face. Not for this one.
You can almost feel when you pet them. You're like
you can feel it.
You can feel their.
Yeah.
It was scary in Texas though because they're ill-tempered, more so in Texas.
Is it because of the heat, or is it because I'm assuming different communities have different?
You just leave them outside in your front lawn to protect your property for the most part, right? And you have a fence. That's how most dogs are.
Yeah,
and that's just
it's a tough life.
Yeah,
you're outside in the Texas heat.
Culturally, that's what's accepted. For most dogs like that have spend some time inside and some time outside. Yeah, because they need to be outside.
Yeah, but dogs these days on sofas just chilling,
just eating Cheetos, making videos of themselves, put on YouTube, eating celery, chomping.
Yeah. Wow, very specific algorithm.
People send me all sorts of people like you like funny stuff, right? And people send me. So like reveal themselves as
you like this.
Yeah, I was just like in all sorts of ways. I was just like, wow, okay.
This makes you laugh.
I get all of it. I just wouldn't I can understand anybody's perspective on why something is funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you probably should be proud of this. He's like, this is hilarious. A dog eating and another guy like putting his audio over like, I like eating.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like those. Although I love Tony Baker?
No.
Yeah, Tony Baker's got. It's not just dogs. He does all animal voiceovers. He's the one with Graham.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you know what? I have laughed my ass off and watched some of that stuff multiple times.
Some of his stuff is amazing,
and that's what other people who are not as funny when they see other stuff and they're like, "Oh, this car sounds like it's farting," and they send it to you.
Oh, that one.
But some people share the gold,
line,
and some people share almost. They don't know what good is.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's really what is different.
That's why I don't like Hassan Minhaj fans.
No, he's really funny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's actually hilarious.
But you don't like him because he's funny.
Yeah. Well, that goes for anybody at the top, right? Like even Michael Jordan, people would be like, I'm not even a basketball fan. I'm just a Michael Jordan fan. I'm like, yeah, that goes with anybody. There's people, who's your favorite racer?
Lewis Hamilton.
Then specifically him, there are people that probably like just follow him.
Oh yeah, because he's like very much an activist.
Yeah, and for some people, he's a gateway into racing, and other people are like, that's just this. It starts here and it ends here, and they don't really even get into
That's true.
Yeah, that happens with comedy in our culture as well.
Yeah, it happens everywhere. It's fine. This is essentially what it comes down to. It's nerds gatekeeping their thing, right? We're like, I am a student of the game.
But people get in. I think
eventually. You gotta let people come in.
Dude,
whatever.
I got into UFC from watching the TV show, which was like the real world on MTV, but they fought at the end.
Yeah, how I got to F1 was watching the Formula One, Drive to Survive on Netflix.
Yep. That's how we get into things.
But when I'm in, I'm in. Right? I'm reading technical documents now.
Wow.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, you're gonna be one of those guys.
Don't mess with my nerd gangster.
I know. You're gonna be like my dad, just arguing about how they get in and start arguing about things that don't matter anymore.
Right? Yeah.
That matters sometimes. I was like, I formed an opinion and had an argument in the shower about this already. I'm ready for this.
I've stopped arguing in the shower.
Good man, mashallah. How'd you stop?
I have almost completely stopped all mental arguments.
Nice.
When I realized that the time that I'm using to win this argument, there's not enough mental training for this argument that when it does happen and I have an opportunity for me to air out some of the stuff that I thought about in the shower, I'm still going to be ill prepared. I'll only have one or two facts and then I'll be like, no, I got to research that. No, I don't know. No, whatever. You know why? Because I'm not dedicating my time to win this argument. I'm just doing it because I'm upset currently.
Yeah.
Right?
You're living in your emotions.
Exactly. Let me just use this time in my head to think about something that's worthwhile.
Right.
And normally it's just like when I play Halo, I should like make sure that I don't jerk the control. Like really, like that even makes more sense in my life.
We're like place to stop talking. You said jerk them, and then and I'm like, me and normal people are like, what's he jerking?
Because you tighten up when you're aiming down the sights of like a sniper rifle,
Are you
right?
talking about jerking off?
No,
No, okay.
What the hell, man?
Sure.
You know what it
I
is.
don't know
You
what
play
you're-
Halo with me.
I don't know. It's been a while.
And so,
it's
you
changed.
gotta be like, I just gotta relax a little bit. And that actually has more of an effect. Or like, I should go fly that drone somewhere. Do something. Do anything
something.
except the argument. Because the thing is that also the other thing I've realized is that if anyone has an opinion that's strong, that's opposite mine, I don't need to talk about it. What am I gonna do? Change this person's mind? And then what happens? What happens after that? Let's talk about something else.
Yep. I time my showers now.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's like if I realize that if I leave space,
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes like you're in your mind so much, you're like, it's been 6 minutes in here.
Yeah.
So if you just put a timer, you're like, first
gonna
2
go.
minutes, soak.
Yeah.
It's like a car cycle, dude. It's just like one of those car cycles. I put it in neutral. I wish I could just write on the wall, like 2 minutes, soak.
And then have a bell. Ding!
Yeah, ding. And then it's just like, all right, apply this
Soap.
soap to thing. And that's for 3 minutes. You soap, you lather.
Yeah.
And then you put stuff
Shampoo.
in your hair.
Yeah.
And if you shave, it's time to shave.
Yeah. You
and
shave
then
in the
wax.
shower?
Yeah.
I mean, that is good because it's exfoliating and everything else. But like, how do you get your sideburn lines?
So
and
first,
stuff
here's
like
the thing you need to know. It's like with certain shampoo, you need to put it in. You need to let it sit for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, right? You do that. It's
Now
shave
you're waiting.
time. There's a window,
Right,
Right.
okay.
What are you gonna do? Waste this water,
Right.
or
Yes.
stand there?
I like how you're thinking.
Yeah. So I get a razor, and you have it's just like it's like a bee. You're a bee now, okay? You know the grids of your face.
Okay.
All right. You know what you can feel.
Right.
So you first shave just knowing your face.
Right.
Right. And you only do first like the front half.
Right. Okay.
And then you touch your front. You do this.
yeah. Okay.
And then you're like, all right, it's
Field
clean.
test, all
and
right,
then
cool.
after a while, you realize you only miss 2 areas over and over again. And then you do the bottom area of your
Right.
neck and chin.
Right.
And then you realize there's like one spot here and one spot here that you miss. And then
So through repetition.
yeah, that's it. And you don't pay too much attention because you know the last 7 minutes and 30 seconds to 8 minutes is to look at yourself in the mirror.
I see.
So
Are you flexing?
never?
No. Okay.
No, I don't have time for that. I'm sorry, man. I got a kid. I got a job. I got
Right. Be like, what am I doing?
I used to do that.
Yeah.
I admire like a good poop in the morning. Like, oh, good, thank God.
Yeah.
I'll think about that.
That's
for
out
a
of me.
second. Yep. I'm like, I did this. Done. That
Yeah.
demon is. That's how I feel.
If I
You're
get
like,
a good poop, I immediately go hit the scale.
yeah, I've done. I
It's
would.
like, this is me at the lightest.
Yeah, I when I have the biggest poop, I like to get on right before and then right
Oh,
after to
okay.
do that. I'm like,
That's some
dude,
forethought.
2.2
Yeah.
pounds. That's and you hold a 2.2 pound plate later at the gym. You're like, wow,
Yeah. It's a lot of poop.
I gotta stop eating after 8. Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
But that's good. Thank you for sharing.
I don't know how we got here. It was Lewis Hamilton's fault, probably.
It's never Lewis Hamilton's fault. That being said, there's one thing about Lewis Hamilton that I have a problem with.
Oh,
He made his dog vegan.
okay.
One of them is already dead. Died early.
No.
Died early.
What kind of dog was it? Did he make it vegan?
It's a. Hold on. I'll bring up the account.
It better not be a dog. It better be like.
It's not a dog.
Okay, good. Because maybe those guys can get away. If you have a Pomeranian, maybe they can get away with being vegan, is my take. If you have anything more than 40 pounds and it's vegan, I think we might have it.
It's this dog.
Oh, man, that's a American bulldog.
There.
That's some sort of bulldog, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely a bulldog.
Yeah.
That dog probably needs to...
Probably needs some meat.
Probably. Jeez.
Probably.
Yeah.
You don't see wolves going around eating berries when it can't work.
You know what's
Can't
weird?
find meat food.
I don't want to... But you know our friend Fahad? Friend of the podcast, been on the podcast?
Yeah.
Ayahuasca episode?
Yeah, saw God.
His husky, I saw eat a salad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, lettuce,
Yeah.
berries, with 2 eggs on it. And he ate all of that.
Yeah, but the eggs is the protein.
Yeah, but almost all the food was salad. Just 2 eggs.
So he never eats meat?
No, I'm sure he eats meat every now. Yeah. I'm sure he's... I didn't realize it shouldn't be that strict.
Yeah.
He also, like, Fahad also put peanut butter on a Frisbee.
Yeah.
And, like, put it in the balcony. The dog, I'm like, oh, that's the life. This dog's eating peanut butter off a Frisbee.
You can do it too.
I mean,
I mean,
Okay, I
you
know,
can
I
literally
understand.
do all of those things.
Yeah, I feel like if I was a dog, that'd be more enjoyable. Eating peanut butter on a Frisbee, dude.
Sorry, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not
you
the
seem
same
so
for like, oh yeah,
envious of the
turn
situation.
me over, pet my belly. I don't feel the same. It's like some things are better for a dog, is all I'm saying. I don't go around
right
sniffing.
now. I'll put it on a saucer, bring it outside. We
Sniffed
can just.
nobody asked today. Or peed on a. Well, you know what? I did pee on a fence yesterday. I had a show.
You had a show.
I had to pee on a
I
fence.
mean, that's what it is.
Dude, it's not a good fence. Trust me. Everybody had peed on this fence.
Right. He was asking for it.
No, it's just like they need restrooms some places. Let me just go into the next thing. I don't. This is not where I don't want to justify peeing in Toronto on Toronto.
I mean, the thing is that people are peeing everywhere. You know.
It was in the dark. It was in the back.
I like how you still going. All right, we got to do a correction real quick.
Okay.
One of our listeners pointed it out on the on a YouTube channel. Kamzat Chimaev actually comes from Chechnya. We said Bosnia.
You piece of shit. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we should pause. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I know some Bosnians and Chechenians. I'm like, yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Also, I'm scared of both of those people.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't know, they're just white people. They could be anywhere.
Yeah, great camouflage.
Great camouflage. The best camouflage. White people have the best camouflage. It takes them no time. Sometimes if they just dress right, you can assume they've been here they built this country. Here, like us, it doesn't matter.
We'll always look like we're not.
We could be the first Indian here, and they'd be like, "Where are you from?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
doesn't matter how clean your accent is, how much money you have. Where are you from?
You know what?
And I don't mind. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We give white people the biggest benefit of the doubt just by looking.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Right? All of them used to be here. Right? You're right. You used to be here. Did you hear about Shakira?
No, what happened? Oh, the tax evasion?
Holy shnikes. Do you know what the number is?
No, I don't know.
$15 million.
She didn't pay $15 million of taxes, eh?
Apparently.
Wow, what an artist.
8 years. Potentially
Dang.
going to jail for 8 years.
No, they can't put Shakira in jail. They should put Shakira. I mean, that would really get people to pay their taxes.
I mean, didn't Wesley Snipes go to jail?
He's no Shakira, dude. That's Wesley Snipes.
I mean, but he is Blade.
Yeah, but she's, her hips are small and humble. I don't know. Shakira.
Did Wesley Snipes go to jail for tax evasion? Boom. Let's see. 3 years in jail.
Dang, they took Wesley's life away?
Yeah, but he had to pay, his fine was $15 million. Was $5 million, which is significantly lower than $15 million.
Yeah, but that was back then when $5 million is worth $20 million. You know what I mean? $15 million doesn't sound nothing right now. This second,
Yeah.
8 years ago, that $15 million was worth more, I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wesley Snipes, who was jailed for failure to file taxes, claims Trump avoided taxes because of who he knows.
See, that's not how you get anywhere. It's like, this white guy's doing it. Because everybody's like, are you a rich white guy?
Yeah.
Are you a hotel magnate?
Yeah. Do you have buildings?
It's hard to take that to the bank.
It really is.
It's fun to say, though.
I would like for him to come back as Blade.
Yeah, I think it's time.
But they're not gonna do it the way how the originals were.
No.
Right. Again, people pay homage to the original badass, singular black superhero. The original.
Yep.
People keep thinking that T'Challa was the first one.
No.
Right? Rest in peace.
Wasn't it Spawn?
I'm talking Marvel.
Okay. If you're not in Marvel, you're not black. What do you mean?
Character development, like a true lore, like an entire
a real movie is what I'm talking about.
An entire like background story and lore built around this one character. Arguably one of the coolest ones as well.
Oh yeah, he's got shades on at night, dude. What's he doing?
He's got a katana knife, and which is lined with silver.
Yeah.
Right? And he's killing vampires.
Yep.
Not only that, in his gun carries bullets that are made of silver.
Yeah.
I don't know you could any montage for Blade is amazing. He's just making bullets for guns.
And what
He's
a minority
sharpening us
amongst vampires, like a black dude.
Yeah.
You know?
With one of the coolest names ever.
Blade.
The Daywalker.
The
Daywalker.
Daywalker.
Yeah. That,
like
one too.
Blade,
That one
Blade's
too.
cool too.
That one too. It's
What's
so
his,
dope.
What's his origin story?
His mom was pregnant with him.
Yes.
And while she was pregnant, she got bit by a vampire. And so
he's got half and half.
Exactly. And as a result, so she was going into she was about to give birth, or she was like in labor when she got bit.
Dang.
right? So just the right amount of I don't know, vampire venom.
That's interesting. My wife got fentanyl when she was in labor.
Right. Yes.
No superpowers.
None. I mean, it's not like a fentanyl monster biting people.
It's true.
You know. Also, like, what's the superpower? He just like
He becomes numb. It's like I'm gonna hit you. He's like, don't care. Fentanyl,
this
baby.
will hurt later, but not now. Withdrawal is going to be crazy.
The Blade, though. Wesley could come back. That everybody else from that last movie. I mean, they can come back. Anybody could come back, but I think they can make Wesley Snipes, throw him a bone.
Honestly, they did him dirty in number 3.
Yeah, he didn't like that. He was like publicly upset.
Yeah,
that he wasn't a bigger part of the movie.
Yeah, file your taxes. Then maybe they make number 3 the way how you want to make it.
Yeah.
Either file your taxes
Yeah.
and then do it the way how you and you can do what you want to do with less money,
Right.
or right get the accountant that's doing the stuff of richer people who are getting away with it, right? You can't just make a stand against the government saying like, well, I read this article or whatever he did. He like heard a speech about like, the fact that it's unconstitutional for people to pay taxes. I don't know, whatever. But it sounded like
that's
more.
what it was.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't so much like he heard it from an accountant that if you do this and this and this, you can kind of avoid it.
Some people
No,
talk good.
he heard a YouTube video.
Yeah, man.
It's essentially like dudes now that are listening to like a red pill.
Yeah.
And they're like, I guess this is the way how the world works.
Dude,
No.
most of our lives.
Yeah, I know.
I was in the sauna last 4 days. I don't know why. A sweaty guy told me.
No, Rhonda Patrick, who is like
That's
a
true.
molecular biologist
Yeah.
and some other, like she's got like 3 PhDs or something. She's the one who told you.
I was in there and a Russian guy came in and
Yeah.
he's old and he was like, how you know about hot room? And then he goes, what country are you from?
Right.
First 2 questions.
For sure. Yeah.
And I was like, Pakistan. And he goes, Pakistan has hot room? I
yeah.
was like,
The whole country's a hot room.
dude, every brown person I've told this to that's exactly what they say. And then he let me know that he was in the Russian military. But he's Ukrainian. And he said that. He put his
Right.
hands out. He's like, I'm Ukrainian.
Okay.
And he said, in our country, this is what we do.
Yeah.
You go hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold.
Right. Did he have tattoos of stars on his knees?
No, he he had boobs. He seemed like a soft dude.
I
I was like, what's your name? He's like, my name? Bob. I was like, is it? That didn't even sound like it's your name, dude. He had no emotion in his eyes when he said Bob.
Are you lying,
Yeah.
Bob?
He said Bob like he's only said Bob like once ever. Bob.
Have you seen Eastern Promises?
Yes, fantastic movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Very well. I saw it a couple of times and I'm like, oh, this is shot really nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus Vigo, man, he becomes
Something else.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. I've rolled with a guy in jiu-jitsu who has stars on his shoulder.
Ooh, I know a few girls that have stars on their shoulders and they just stand up, and they're just
So they're not-
they're just baristas. You know, like they're just servers.
Okay, but this guy was a Serbian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say server as well.
Yeah, he looked dangerous.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's what you need, dude.
What? We need some stars?
You need some stars. Not us. I don't think it'll help us at all.
I really don't think it will.
No, we need to. You just need to get jacked. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shave your head, get jacked. You're halfway there.
I'm
Beard.
I'm trying to work on it.
Dude, you're working on it.
Thank you, man.
Dude.
Just out here, just grinding it.
It gets there millimeters at a time.
It really is, Thing is that like, you know what? I'm gonna play one of my favorite. Let me see if I can find it. Where are we at? We're at 30 minutes, something like that. So we're nearing the end over here. This is a little bit of a treat. This is Denzel Washington.
Okay.
He has like a little speech that he got. Let's see. I just want to make sure that we don't go in.
I wonder what Denzel's first big break was and how lucky he was to get it. I just wonder. I want to know everybody who gives these speeches.
All right, 2 minutes. I got it. Excellent.
Let's do it, Denzel.
I think Denzel is the type of guy who can do these speeches. Right?
I think, regardless of what his beginnings are, he's been put here to give these speeches.
I think so. It's freaking
No.
amazing.
No.
There we go.
That wasn't Denzel, guys. That was me. Denzel Washington, Image Awards for Outstanding Actor in Motion Picture.
I'm particularly proud and happy about the young filmmakers, actors, singers, writers, producers that are coming up behind my generation. In particular, Barry Jenkins. Young people understand this young man made 10, 15, 20 short films before he got the opportunity to make Moonlight. So never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. If it was easy, there'd be no Kerry Washington. If it was easy, there'd be no Taraji Henson, P. Henson. If it were easy, there'd be no Octavia Spencer. But not only that, if it were easy, there'd be no Viola Davis. If it were easy, there'd be no Michael T. Williamson, no Stephen McKinley Henderson, no Russell Hornsby. If it were easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. So keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
I like how you were talking about the gym and you're like, let me show you something.
I've listened to that a couple of times on the way to the gym.
Yeah, I only think about that stuff when I do stand up.
Yeah.
When I'm super sleepy. But I think it's whatever. Freaking. I also think about that when I'm in the sauna. That last 3-4 minutes, man. It's not even that hot.
How long are you in there?
I'm in there 22 minutes. It's a 90-degree sauna. That's not that hot. I mean, it's hot. But I gotta get it to 90. I gotta the rocks are. I gotta put steam on it. It's like 87. I gotta get it to 90 on my own.
Okay, you're motivating me to go to the sauna at my place.
Oh, it's great,
I
man. It's good. If you got a Fitbit or something, it's cool. Your heart rate is like 120, and you can either lay there and stretch, which is a lot of fun, or you can do push-ups, which is a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit.
Yeah. If you put a towel on your head. All of a sudden you feel much better because then you realize the whole time you've been doing this, you've been cooking your head. Because the way your nostrils and mouth and eyes feel before, and then just putting a towel on, you're like, oh, it's not being cooked right now. It's very specific. You're like, it was being cooked. Yeah. Like your throat and all of it. It's pretty.
Headphones?
Never.
All right. You're there with Goggins style.
I'm just there with myself. And
that's nice.
I do take my phone in there, but I leave it there. So. Because in case somebody calls, but baby.
Oh, yeah.
I can't, there's no
Can't disappear for 22 minutes?
Yeah, I've taken my headphones in, and then I just took them out and left them there. And I was just like, they're just so hot. But they withstand a lot. I wore my glasses there. You can't touch them.
Oh.
There's everything in there. Your Fitbit, this little metal thing, I touched it against my belly. I'm like, zzz. It's everything's so hot.
All right, I'm gonna go right now.
Come over. We can do it together. Just stand there.
Shock proteins. Have you been to that Blue Mountain place? That spa there?
No. Why they have that?
Say it.
What?
Okay, when we lose a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to go to this place.
Yeah.
Right, so the wife brought me.
I care less about how I look, but I'm down to go.
Or we brought each other.
Yeah.
And okay, so it's like a whatever. They have pools, and each pool has different temperatures. They also have a cold plunge. Screw that. But we went there during the winter time. That's what you
have to do. I think you got to do the hot and the cold. I think that's what you have to do.
I mean, yeah, but I went there at winter time. So me just walking around with a robe outside in the winter is cold plunge enough for me.
Okay.
At least for the first time. Right. I'm not gonna try. I was trying to. I'm just easing myself in. Right. So you go in, you get in sit in the first pool. It's kind of warm, nothing too crazy. You get out, and then after there's different. Even the place is multi-leveled too, and then they have 3 different saunas. They have a wet sauna, like a steam room sauna. Okay. A dry sauna and an infrared sauna.
Oh, I've never been in an infrared sauna.
I feel like it's like being. It feels like it's less healthy.
Okay.
Just because it's infrared.
Yeah.
It feels like one is dry, one is steamy.
Right.
Those two things seems pretty natural.
What is? I don't even know. The last one's like microwave.
That's what it feels like. That's
it's
what in my head.
And then there's just a chicken leg, and you're like, oh no.
it's a link. But it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. Okay. I didn't see that many people do the cold plunge, to be honest with you.
You're going to see it in Iceland when you go.
Yeah.
The place you're going to has it has all these hot tubs.
Yeah.
And then it has an area where you just walk into the lake it's on. You just walk into the lake. And it's not like smooth on the floor. Yeah. I'm like, these are rocks. I'm just walking on the effing lake.
Yeah.
And I get in there till my chest or stomach, this area.
Yeah.
And I've never had to withstand anything like that in my life.
Yeah, it's
because
tough,
I
right?
hate the cold. I hate cold water.
me too.
My baby touched me with his cold hands today. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't
so
like
cold.
cold. I don't
yeah,
like cold
I
at
hate
all.
the cold.
Yeah.
But
Good on you for doing it.
no, if you're gonna do it anywhere, you're gonna do it in
You
Iceland.
might as well do it in
Iceland,
Iceland.
yeah. Then you can say
I'm
you
just
did it.
thinking, like, we grew up and be like, you're cold, you're gonna get pneumonia. In my head, you go right into the cold water and come out.
Yeah.
Immediate pneumonia.
I never thought about getting sick as a kid. I think that's like I never thought about getting sick.
That's good.
Yeah.
My head, I can make myself get pneumonia.
Oh, I believe you. You probably can.
Yeah.
I think that's how you get pneumonia.
It's all in your head, people.
Just being aware of it. I'm not telling my kid about anything.
Dude, my wife tests positive for COVID.
Yeah.
Thankfully, alhamdulillah, she's doing better.
Yeah.
She tested positive for COVID, and immediately when she tested positive, my throat started to hurt.
Yeah, you told me.
I didn't even test myself yet.
Yeah.
Like, calm down,
You
dude.
talked and you're like, yeah, my throat hurts. And I was like, oh man, this guy's gonna need soup. And I was like, in his head, he's probably like, he's got it worse than her already. He's like, dude, it's actually stronger. I know, I can feel it.
Yeah, somehow. All right, whatever. I'm not going to say that on the podcast. Anyway, thank you, people, for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Go. Crash and flow.